Fulton County, including the city of Atlanta, until further notice. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Atlanta Police Department, Fulton County Sheriff's Office. Authorities have spotted an unknown creature in the neighborhood of Buckhead. This creature does not appear to be a normal animal or a person in a costume. The creature resembles a large green dragon with yellow horns, spikes, claws, and wings, and white lips. It may be 15 feet tall. It was last reported near the intersection of Shadowlawn Avenue and Peachtree Road. The creature is currently under the surveillance of the Atlanta Police Department, who has closed all roads within a 2-mile radius of the intersection. Residents are urged to stay away from the area and not to approach this creature, as its nature is currently unknown.
At last, the photographer was ready. No one had noticed Diesel wasn't there. Thomas was very relieved. But just then, Diesel oiled round the bend. Diesel was surprised to see all the engines. He screeched to a halt. Rolls of
Message is transmitted at the request of the Atlanta Police Department, Fulton County Sheriff's Office, and the Georgia Emergency Management Agency. This strange creature reported in the neighborhood of Buckhead, resembling a green dragon, has now been confirmed to be hostile. It was reported destroying buildings and attacking residents with what appears to be fire breath. Significant destruction to life and property is ongoing. In addition, the dragon was confirmed to resemble a character from the children's entertainment franchise Baby Einstein. The dragon resembles a character seen in Baby Einstein home media releases called Bard the Dragon. In addition, residents in the neighborhood of Fairburn Heights in the northwest section of Atlanta have reported another strange creature. This creature resembles a cartoon lion with rainbow trim in its mane. Although not confirmed at the moment, this creature is believed to be another Baby Einstein character. The Atlanta Police Department is now securing the neighborhood of Fairburn Heights and everything within a 2-mile radius, and residents will not be allowed to drive within the area. Further updates will be forthcoming as the situation progresses.
message is transmitted at the request of the Atlanta Police Department, Fulton County Sheriff's Office, and the Georgia Emergency Management Agency. This is an emergency update. The lion that was reported roaming around Fairburn Heights has also become hostile, attacking and eating any civilian in sight. In addition, it has been identified as Isaac the Lion, another character from Baby Einstein's home media releases. In addition, both Isaac and Bard the Dragon have been causing major destruction to property, and are proving extremely difficult to be apprehended by police. In addition, the Atlanta Police Department has received reports of 2 more creatures resembling Baby Einstein characters. One of them is a blue anthropomorphic goat with yellow horns covered in paint, seen in the neighborhood of Oakland City, and an anthropomorphic giraffe seen in the neighborhood of Mechanicsville near downtown Atlanta. They resemble Vincent Van Gogh and Baby Beethoven the giraffe from Baby Einstein respectively. These creatures have not yet been confirmed to be hostile, but they may begin attacking the public soon. Due to the growing gravity of the situation, the governor of Georgia has declared a state of emergency, and law enforcement is being deployed across the Atlanta perimeter to protect the public. During this time, you are urged not to travel within the Atlanta perimeter. If you must travel, exercise caution and follow detours set by law enforcement. If you see any strange creature, do not approach it by any means, as it may attack you. Further updates will be forthcoming as the situation progresses.
Message is transmitted at the request of the Georgia Emergency Management Agency. The situation involving the Baby Einstein creatures has worsened. Vincent Van Gogh has begun attacking and eating civilians, and destroying buildings with what appears to be extreme powers that normal goats do not have. And Bart the Dragon and Isaac the Lion are also now moving around the Atlanta perimeter, and destroying everything in their path and killing anyone in sight. In addition, Baby Beethoven the giraffe has been spotted extending his neck into the sky, and is now knocking down tall buildings in downtown Atlanta, and crashing airplanes flying over the city of Atlanta. Due to the growing severity of this situation, residents in DeKalb and Fulton counties are now required to shelter in place until further notice. Do not leave your home for any reason.
Emergency for Chatham County, including the city of Savannah. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Chatham County Police Department. Residents on the southern end of Skidaway Island have reported seeing 2 large strange creatures resembling a dark turquoise cartoon turtle and a blue cartoon octopus entering the Little Ogeechee River from the Atlantic Ocean. Although not immediately confirmed, these may resemble characters from the children's entertainment franchise Baby Einstein, as this may be connected to the ongoing situation in Atlanta, where Baby Einstein characters are wreaking havoc. These creatures are not yet confirmed to be hostile. However, due to the possibility of an attack on the city, a voluntary evacuation has been declared for Chatham County. Please consider evacuating. If you choose not to evacuate at the moment, then shelter in place and await further updates.
Some say no. Some say no. Some say no.
Don't think I'll keep to my timetable today. You haven't seen woolly or lambikins, have you, Trevor? Oh, sorry, Elvis. The only thing I've seen today is lots and lots of water.
They must be out here somewhere.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Chatham Emergency Management Agency. Residents within a 6-mile radius of downtown Savannah are being told to leave their homes as it has been confirmed that the two strange creatures that came from the Atlantic Ocean, now identified as Baby Einstein's Baby Neptune and Opus the Octopus, are now terrorizing and destroying everything in their path, and they are also digging into shelters and attacking civilians, including the city's tallest buildings. Evacuating is now mandatory. Gather the necessary supplies such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medications, phones, chargers, and medical supplies for your travel, and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio. Do not take any other personal belongings as there is very little time to do so. Evacuate north along Interstate 95 away from the city of Atlanta, as that city should be avoided due to ongoing attacks. Refusing to evacuate will either result in severe injury or even death. If you need assistance, please call the following number immediately: 555-997-3705. 555-997-3705. Please continue to monitor local media outlets for further information on this dangerous situation.
Keep a lookout for lions, Sam!
I will.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services. Residents in Los Angeles County must seek shelter immediately and lock all doors and windows. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous creature has been confirmed to have formed at the Walt Disney Studios in Burbank and is now moving in random directions across the city and has caused major damage and destruction to life and property, including the downtown Los Angeles area. The creature resembles a large toy caterpillar with 6 different colored segments, including a yellow head with red antennae, black eyes, 2 cheeks and a constantly smiling mouth. The segments are colored yellow, blue, and purple with red tail. The creature has 4 violet wheels instead of legs. Residents in Los Angeles County are now ordered to shelter in place. Residents in the neighboring counties of Los Angeles County, including Ventura County, San Bernardino County, Kern County and Orange County need to choose between evacuating or seeking immediate shelter. Make sure to gather necessary supplies including non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered radio, phones, chargers for your travel, or stay in the shelter. If you are evacuating, do not take any personal belongings as there is very little time to do so. Evacuate east or north, away from the Los Angeles area, depending on instructions from local authorities. Continue to monitor local media outlets for further information on this dangerous situation.
This is an emergency update. The civil danger warning issued at 6:56 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time has been canceled for Los Angeles, Ventura and Orange counties. However, the civil danger warning remains in effect for San Bernardino County until further notice. The giant toy caterpillar that destroyed much of the city of Los Angeles, now identified as the mascot of Baby Einstein, has crossed over the San Gabriel mountain range and is now following Interstate 15 toward the city of Barstow. This creature is showing extreme speed. All residents in the city of Barstow must evacuate or seek shelter underground immediately. Make sure to gather necessary supplies including non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a battery-powered radio, phones, chargers for your travel or stay in the shelter. Evacuate away from the direction where the caterpillar is going. Follow evacuation instructions from local authorities. Continue to monitor local media outlets for further information on this dangerous situation.
National Information Center statement. The following message has been transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the United States Department of Homeland Security. As of 11:55 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the U.S. Air Force has confirmed that every B-52 Stratford bomber in the fleet has been hijacked. The planes are flying fully loaded with weapons. After some investigating, it was discovered that the hijackers are not human, but resemble puppets from the children's entertainment franchise, Baby Einstein. The United States government believes an attack may be imminent, and is now ordering all residents living within the contiguous 48 states to seek immediate shelter, and to wait until disaster strikes. Gather essentials such as non-perishable food, water, medical supplies, a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio. The U.S. Air Force is currently addressing the situation, but is having trouble due to technological limitations. Please continue to monitor news outlets for further information as the situation continues to progress.
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants shall follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States or his designated representative will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast systems and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This cable system has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most cable systems will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is Capital Cable. We will continue to serve the Washington, D.C. area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to cable systems providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Washington, D.C. area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast systems and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This cable system has interrupted.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the United States Department of Homeland Security, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, and the United States Indo-Pacific Command. Please listen carefully to this message, as this pertains to a crisis that is ongoing and contains information meant to save your life. The United States is under attack. The B-52H bombers that are hijacked have begun dropping bombs, including bombs with thermonuclear warheads, on U.S. cities. In addition, Baby Einstein characters have breached military security and have launched many missiles across the country targeting U.S. cities in all 50 states. This includes, but is not limited to, the following cities: New York, New York, Providence, Rhode Island, Boston, Massachusetts, Portland, Maine, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, District of Columbia, Richmond, Virginia, Beckley, West Virginia, Charlotte, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Tampa, Florida, Miami, Florida, Key West, Florida, New Orleans, Louisiana, Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, El Paso, Texas, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Little Rock, Arkansas, Birmingham, Alabama, Jackson, Mississippi, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Phoenix, Arizona, Tucson, Arizona, Las Vegas, Nevada, Los Angeles, California, San Francisco, California, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, Boise, Idaho, Bozeman, Montana, Salt Lake City, Utah, Casper, Wyoming, Denver, Colorado, Wichita, Kansas, Topeka, Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Indianapolis, Indiana, Louisville, Kentucky, Memphis, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, Cleveland, Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, Detroit, Michigan, Concord, New Hampshire, Burlington, Vermont, Des Moines, Iowa, Fargo, North Dakota, Rapid City, South Dakota, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Anchorage, Alaska, Honolulu, Hawaii, San Juan, Puerto Rico, the island of Guam, the Northern Mariana Islands, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. The United States government has declared martial law for the entire nation and is struggling to contain the situation. The National Guard has been deployed in every state and territory. All civilians living in the United States, including territories, must seek an underground shelter immediately. Avoid windows. Gather necessary supplies such as a battery-powered radio, non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, blankets, towels, phones and chargers. If you cannot find a safe place to shelter underground, a National Guard unit will lead you to one. Following these actions will increase your chances of survival. Refusing to follow these instructions greatly endangers your life and you may face certain death. Please remain calm and do not panic. Panicking will only make the situation worse. The President is being taken to an undisclosed location, and one of the representatives will shortly address the nation over the emergency alert system. Please stand by for this message.
Representative, and I will be delivering this very important message to the American people. As the U.S. President is currently unavailable and will be addressing the nation from an undisclosed location later today when it is deemed safe, as we do not want the baby Einstein creatures to figure out where he is. Today is the worst day in our nation's history, worse than September 11, 2001. A group of fictional characters somehow entered the real world and are now attacking the United States using our own military technology. These creatures are extremely powerful, but are not indestructible. We have already taken many of these creatures down, but there are still many more attacking the U.S. It is believed this had something to do with the recent selling of the Baby Einstein Company from the Walt Disney Company to Kids 2 Incorporated. It is believed the Baby Einstein characters, who cannot speak English or in any language, by the way, are rebelling, as they are fearing they will have less exposure if Disney does not own them anymore. Thus, they are attacking the U.S. in anger. It has come to our attention that this nation will not survive this attack without major scars, but we will still survive. We may lose some great cities, we may lose a fleet of important military aircraft, but we will come out of this a stronger, more closely bonded nation. The United States of America will not go down without a fight. It never does. We are a strong nation, and we will fight to the end. We will never give up. America always fights. Our allies will also be coming to help us defeat these creatures. As this situation is in progress, we strongly ask our fellow Americans to remain strong and vigilant. Stay underground. Stay safe. This will increase your chances of survival. There is hope. I repeat, there is hope. Please, America, stay strong. We will recover. We will rebuild. We will continue to develop and thrive as a nation. We will continue the promise of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thank you for listening, and may God help us defeat these evil beings and bless the United States of America with a stronger future.
message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The fallout from the nuclear missiles has now dissipated. However, it was found that most of our major U.S. cities have been destroyed, and many radioactive isotopes will last for many years at the areas of impact. Those areas are now prohibited. We will rebuild around these areas. This concludes all operations under the Emergency Alert System. Your government thanks you for your cooperation.